Hello, loves. Welcome to your daily inspo reading. This is your source for daily inspiration and healing on your spiritual journey. In today's fast paced world, it is so easy to become overwhelmed by the challenges of life. This daily inspo is here to provide you with a moment of solace, guiding you towards inner peace, healing, and spiritual growth. Each day, we'll delve into topics that uplift the soul, promote self discovery, and encourage personal transformation. Whether you're seeking to overcome past traumas, find inner balance, or simply connect with your higher self, this daily inspo is your daily companion on the path to spiritual enlightenment. Through a combination of wisdom, meditation, and soul nourishing insights, our goal is to help you unlock your inner potential and embrace a life of purpose, joy, and fulfillment. So join us on this transformative journey as we explore the boundless possibilities of the human spirit and discover the power within each of us to heal, evolve, and ascend. So take a deep breath, open your heart, and let the daily inspo be a guiding light that illuminates your path to spiritual awakening. Together, let's embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment as we embrace the beauty of our true selves and the interconnectedness of all life. Please enjoy the reading. Today's affirmation is, I celebrate life every day. Let's say that together 4 times. I celebrate life every day. 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 Hello, Libra. Welcome to your daily inspo. Let's see what guidance we have for you today. I do have a download. 2 downloads for you guys today. And the downloads are little effort is going to bring very, very big rewards for you. Rewards for you. I don't know. Sometimes my R's and my W's get a little rewards. Little effort brings big rewards. So there's something that you're doing that you may think, I'm just doing this. It's like you're downplaying it. And then also there's something where you won't even have to move. You won't even have to really do too much to receive the rewards in which you want. So little effort is going to bring such big rewards for you this season. Going into this next year, this next calendar year. I mean, I don't get too hype about New Year's. I mean, of course, I cook my black eyed peas, okay? I might have a little drink. Might get cute and go somewhere. But about the New Year, I really go with my body. And my New Year comes around like March. I'm almost like sync when it's like the energetic New Year. Then I start feeling like, it's a new year. Oh my God, the new year. But I'm still cleaning up things. I'm still finishing. I'm still getting things done when it comes to January. I do celebrate because I have all these visions and all these things to come. Also, we're going to be having a vision board party, guys. So, yes, I'm going to put that stuff up. A Zoom vision board party. I had just threw away my old vision board. Out with the old and with the new. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys more insight on that, more info on that as we get to this next calendar year, as we're coming up to that next calendar year. But if you're interested in vision boards, and I'm such that girl that I need vision boards and say my affirmations and stuff, I am that girl. Yes. So yeah, y'all already know. That's why y'all here. Anyways, little effort brings big rewards. So there's something that you won't have to work as hard. And I do feel like you could be getting it like divine feminine. Like what we need to understand is that the true God is feminine energy. The true God is feminine energy. This whole world is feminine. And you can create God as whatever sex that you want to create. But why would he make the whole world, our bodies, everything feminine? To let us know that, listen, the feminine way is it. Even if you are a masculine. even if you are a masculine, this feminine energy. And I do feel like that we need to hone our feminine energy. Right now, you're in a process of saying, like, you don't have to work so hard. Okay, you don't have to work so hard to get the things that you want. Yes, you are a hard worker, but Spirit is about to show you what ease is about. Spirit is about to show you. I keep on getting like how much you can do with just the flick of the wrist. It's my hood showing y'all. It's my little sprinkle of hood that I got is showing. But you're gonna get big rewards with a little effort. Okay, the next download that I do have for you guys is empty the distorted feelings of pain trapped in your mind and you will know the truth. Oh my gosh. Empty the distorted feelings of pain trapped in your mind and you will know the truth. There are so many lies, and I'm going to tap into this. If you download with this, like the video, I'm going to tap into this later on. Actually going to go into this right after I do the video because I had such a huge download last night. There is something that you have been holding on to. Okay. Something that you've been holding on to. Like, let's say like you don't speak well, or let's say, you don't have a nice smile, or it's something somebody told you. And you have let what someone told you plant a seed. And depending on how gullible, how impressionable you were, which we probably were kids, okay? And definitely it was an age when we weren't talking about mental health, affirmations, law of attraction, self-love. It was a time when self-love was looked at as selfish. When self-love, it was about you doing things for everybody and everything outside of yourself instead of you doing things for yourself. And when we looked at those people who did things for themselves, we'd be like, they're so selfish. I don't ever want to. That was a time frame that I was growing up in. It was do all you can for yourself. I mean, for other people outside of yourself who can relate. I still even have family members, older family members, who think that I'm supposed to, give my blood, sweat, and tears to. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. It's self-preservation, okay? It's self-interest. And I used to do that. I used to pride myself on being a person who would do so much. I can go without what at least they have. I don't need at least I used to be that such of a person where I kind of, and this is going to sound so fucked up, y'all. Excuse my French. But this is going to sound so messed up. I used to call myself the sacrificial lamb. And I didn't know how twisted that was, but that's what I felt. And I made it was a thing, like I was able to sacrifice my happiness for another person. And that was supposed to be a super power of mine. I was supposed to sacrifice my wants and desires just as long as this person was happy. And that was supposed to make me feel like that. I was looking at it like that was a superpower of mine. And there is something that someone could have possibly told you in your past that you could be holding on and planting seeds. And I was getting to, like, depending on how impressionable, vulnerable, and how much dependent on outside validation you were, you may be full of seeds of lies. Full of lies. This is the pain trapped in your mind. Distorted feelings of the pain, distorted views, which means it's not the real view. So I used to call myself this sacrificial lamb, where I used to do so much for other people's happiness. And because deep rooted that feeling of lack, I felt like I couldn't be happy. Deep rooted in that feeling of lack, I felt like people didn't care about my happiness. Family, friends, whatever. I felt like my happiness was not important. And until I got older, until I started moving into doing for me, it was kind of a fight of doing these things for myself. And I still have, like I said, I still have family members today that I understand where I got that view from, because I still have family members today that feel like that I'm supposed to kill myself, literally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, just for another person, just for the sake of to say we're family. I'm supposed to go broke, into debt, anything, just to say that I helped family out. I'm supposed to allow these people in my house that, don't make my house feel like a home, just to say, we family and family stick together. And it's like, no, I'm not going to kill myself for you. I'm not going to kill myself just so that your idea of family can be lived out. You're supposed to live out your idea of family. Let me live out my idea of family. Or just, I'm not going to kill myself or, beat myself up or overwork myself. And it's for so long in my life, I've done that. And that's why I say, when you sacrifice so much of yourself, even your happiness, trust me, take it from a person who's been there. You'll have the same people who you sacrifice for. They'll turn around and say, I never asked you to do that. Because truthfully, they never asked you to do that. You made the decision to sacrifice your happiness. Most likely, they never asked you to do that. So I get into this place where there are so many lies that stems from a person making a comment, a family member saying something, or something like that. So many lies that have planted seeds. And once you pull up those roots. Now, it's not just, when I say the roots, we're not just talking about the thoughts that come over these seeds. You need to pull up the conversation and what the thing that the person said and discover the lie. And that is you pulling up the root. Not all of the branches and fruit that this one seed has created. We need to get to the seed, get to the person, get to the thing said, get to the feeling, why it resonated with you, that you agreed with it, and pull that thing up. Was it because I felt like this person knew? You may have felt like this person's judgment on you was accurate. And then in years, that it wasn't. You may have felt like a person was mirroring back the light to you. You may have felt like you wanted to be just like this person growing up, very, very impressionable. So what they said to you mattered. And then now you look at them and you're like, I want to be nothing like them. But yet you are still, bearing fruit from these seeds that they've planted in you. So that's so crazy that was, that came out. Because I did have a big download. It was like, well, what else was I being lied to about? What other lies? What, once you uncover one truth, you kind of realize, okay, what other lies have I been holding on to? What other things what other lies have I been planting inside of me, trying to let other people shape this view of myself? That's not true. Okay. So yeah. That was a heavy download, but make sure self-love isn't selfish. Self-love definitely isn't selfish. Learning to love exactly who you are. No one here was created to be a sacrificial lamb. And I still, I can't believe, I have to do my inner child work, because I can't believe that I lived years thinking that was who I am, and actually was happy. And what I thought was happy in, but so suffering, wondering why I felt so empty on the inside, wondering why I felt like, oh, people only like me for what I do for them. Wondering why I could not find myself get close to people, let it be friends, family, whatever, because I felt like I'm only here to sacrifice something. You need something in the end of me, in the inside of me. I just felt like I can't believe that is what that was my mentality as a child. I'm talking about as a child. I grew up like this. As a child, when I was supposed to be the person who could have been soaking up so much love, I was the one that felt like, you know what? I'm here to just give love out. I don't really know if I'm here to receive it. And that's a belief system. That's a belief system that you do have to work through. So yeah, and and that feeling was planted. That feeling was planted in my head. That seed was planted, and I believed it because it was backed with religion. It was backed with so much. So I believed it so much. But now as I get older, or when I just got older and I got out of it, it was like a win, and you realize that people will treat you the way that you allow. And then if you've allowed a certain type of treatment for so long, once you change it, people look at you like, what the hell? This person is the bad guy, or this person is tripping, or why are they acting like that? Because you're no longer being a sacrificial lamb, a pushover, just, a giver to takers, just giving, and never getting it. Once you start taking things from yourself, people are going to be like, oh my gosh, you're so selfish. You're like, what? This is the first thing I took in fucking 30 years. What do you mean? It's been 27 years since I asked for something, since I said something. And the one thing I say makes me selfish, because they're used to who you've always been. So I've always felt like Libras in general, or just anybody here that feels this message, we have to reintroduce ourselves, and we can't be afraid to reintroduce ourselves. And I feel like this feminine way, when I go into saying about the feminine way, we're really understanding the flow and the emotions and all of the things that happens in silence behind closed doors that a lot of people aren't able to see, that could be going on inside of us. And we're going into those dark places, and we are healing those dark places. We're giving it love. I didn't know. You see how I was like, I couldn't be like, I was so stupid. It was like, whoa. And no wonder I felt so empty on the inside, because that was my beliefs. It's a difference. It's a different feeling of your past self. But I don't want to stay too much on that. Oh, damn, that was 15 minutes. But I hope you guys found some enlightenment in that. Let's go ahead and get right into the reading. Sis was rapping this morning, but enlightenment. Okay? Enlightenment. All right, let's see what we have for you today. Let's see what's in the blessing bag for you, Libra. Going to start off the oracle, the daily inspo with the Starseed Oracle. In the blessing bag is a key to the future. A key to the future. Star quality. You got star quality. You have it. Whatever that is, you got it. Okay. I was doing a reading. I don't know if I put this reading up because I record so much, so heavy. And I was like, do they call people it boys or it guy? What do they call the it guy? Because we know it girl. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. What do they call them? But I would say whatever it is, you got it. All right. You have the mouse here. A key to the future. The mouse indicates theft. This mouse is coming around, or this could be the recovery. Taken what someone lost. Why do I feel like this is like energetically, spiritually speaking, not just like somebody stole my phone and I got my phone back. This is like somebody tried to steal my confidence, my self-worth. Somebody tried to steal my, happiness. Somebody tried to take my joy. And realizing that those things can never be taken from you. I do feel like that there's a person who has been bamboozled into thinking that a person can actually take something from you. Like, they took my shot. They took my opportunity. They can't take those things from you. They took my happiness, took my joy. They can't take those things from you. The sun. Yeah, this is recovery. This is recovery. And I do feel like this is mental recovery because you realize that something was never stolen. You realize that you were in some type of illusion. Yeah, you realize that you were in some type of illusion. There is a lot. Look at what the Queen of Swords is noticing. For some of you guys, the only reason why you're fighting these people is because you're in a lack mindset. You're in a lack state of mind. There's something that puts you in a lack mindset, that puts you in lack, puts you in scarcity, puts you in fear. And in that fear, that is why you're fighting back to these people. Your lack. Because if you were felt abundant, you wouldn't be fighting these people. Your life is a canvas. You can create whatever it is that you want. Creative accountability. There's need for you to take accountability of you being the creator of your life. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's what the Queen of Swords realized. I created that. Yes, stepping into your power. The Queen of Swords looks at the drama and say, I created that from what? My lack mentality. Accountability that I create my life. I drew that shit. I created you. You can't hurt me. You're a character in my story. I can write you any type of way I want to write you. You can't take anything from me. I'm the author of this book. And do you know how you control your story? And this just came to me through meditation, y'all. And I was going to do this going to be a lot. Yeah, this is going to be a very hefty reading with a lot of food in my bag. The spiritual food, not the food you eat. Because this is just, I just been getting a lot of downloads. This is just where I'm at. And they just been rolling in. But the way that you create this, how you can start to, create the life that you want, create the love that you want, create the happiness that you want. You got to love you. Do y'all know the saying that God help the child who helps himself? I would like to change that saying to God help the child who loves himself. God help the child who loves themselves. The reason why I got this big epiphany while I was meditating was because I was thinking about mirrors and how people mirror your lack of self-love to you. People mirror your love to you, right? The universe mirrors your lack of self-love. Sometimes the universe has to give us karma, injustice, drama, chaos, storms, uncertainty, lack, things like that, because it is a mirror of us. It is what we have inside of us. And the universe is trying so hard to get us to just look in the mirror. Look at what you are producing, my love. You don't like it? Me neither. But that this is all that's in you. And until you understand that this is inside of you, that I am creating this. I'm creating the jealousy. I'm creating the cheating. I'm creating the ghosting. I'm creating the abandonment. I'm creating it. And a lot of us, we feel like victims because a lot of us, we were born into families and households that was rooted off abandonment, victimhood, abuse, okay? insecurity. We were in these types of places in our lives that we were born in, and we didn't have a choice. So we feel like when we grow up in life that we don't have a choice, but we have a choice. And the way that you want to mirror that around to you is by loving the shit out of yourself, so that everything can be a reflection of your vibration to you. That's how you do that. Now that's how you do that. Oh my God. Whoever is this person, this aspect of me that just don't take nothing serious is just crazy. Why would you say that in my mind? But yeah, I would like to say that this is you taking creative accountability. That I'm creating this shit. This is me. This is me. I feel this way about me, not them. They just sound like my thoughts that I say to myself when ain't nobody, because can't nobody hear them. They sound like the way that I really feel about myself. This is a mirror of what I really feel about myself in love. What I really feel like I deserve in love, or what I can only get in love. This is a mirror of what I really feel like I can get in finances. What I don't believe, I don't see myself in this type of area where I am flourishing. I see myself where I am hustling and bustling. This is a reflection of how I see myself. All right, let's get into it. I'm tired of preaching. Tired of rapping. All right, what is the affirmation? I love this card. This is the card that made me start tarot. This is the deck, y'all. The cosmic heart, devotion, potency, making your life a moving prayer. This is how the ancestors see you. Very devoted. They see you as very potent. Like you have this energy, you have this authenticity. It's very just a strong aura. It's something that the universe needs, okay? You can make your life a moving prayer. You can make your life a dream. I do feel like for some of you guys, there's a need for you to connect with spirit a little bit more. For some of you guys, you need to pray. But the ancestors see you as devoted, as committed, this strong, committed energy. Like they see you as committed. They see you moving. They see you making your life a moving prayer. All right. What you need, for some of you guys, you need the door to open. You need the portal to open. You're like, okay. You're like, okay, you see me as devoted. All right. We'll open that door, please. What you need to jump through the portal. Doors are opening. You need to jump. The cosmic winter. I know it's winter. I know we just getting started out here. The cosmic winter is over. The cosmic womb, where you were standing in that womb. Now it's time for you to come on out. Now it's time for you to go through the pain of birth, both the mother and the child, of getting out of that small space, having everything in your body squeezed, getting out of that small space, getting out of that comfort, coming into a whole unknown world where you're blasted with so much light. There's a need for you to jump through the portal. And what do you need to get it? This is deep cellular healing, physical and emotional healing. What do we say? Empty the distorted feelings of pain trapped in your mind, and you will know the truth. The pain that's trapped in your mind, healing from the pain that is trapped in your mind. Being the leader, so you can be the leader that you wish you had. What do you wish would have, what, okay, read, okay, so this is what I'm getting here. There's a need for you to Redo the conversations. What do you wish should have been said to you in those moments? So when we go to dig up those seeds of those things that people planted or you planted, someone said and you planted a seed, you might want to read the 4 agreements and understand what we agree to in life. It's all about agreements, okay? When somebody says something and you planted a seed, there's a need for you to go back into that and say, okay, so how am I able to, what would I have wanted myself? What would I have wanted to be said to me? Sorry, I lost train of thought. What would I have wanted to be said to me in that moment? What would I have liked to be said? How would I have liked to be corrected? Or was there a need for any type of correction at all? Because some people's insecurities, you believe it or not, it could be grown people. For some of you guys, it could be your own mother, sister, brother, cousin, best friend. That you feel like that this person's opinion is supposed to be. Mindful of those people who you put their weight on their opinion. Like you put their opinion up. You have to are they worthy of that job? Are they worthy to have that much space, power in your life? Some people aren't worthy. Because some people don't like you. I'm just going to keep it. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm going to keep it a stack. Some people just don't like you. Friend, family, foe, lover. Key on these lovers. Especially to these, and I know y'all hate saying it. I'm gonna keep screaming it. Especially to the independent feminine woman, the high value feminine woman, the alpha feminine woman. Be mindful of these men that just secretly try to plant seeds in your head of insecurity, and they're trying to find ways to feel like that, to make you think that you need them. I've always say there's 2 types of men in this world. They want control and love over making you feel bad inside, where you feel like, okay, this is the only one that loves me. And then there's another type of man that's just, they love it. They can match your energy. Find those. But the reason why you're not finding those people, because you ain't even matching your own energy on the inside. There's a fight between the confident you and the insecure you. There's a fight between the abundant you and the lack you. There's a constant fight. The lack you is looking at the abundant you like, who you think you are? Saying the same stuff that the jealous boyfriend would say or the jealous friend would say. Saying the same. Why you think you pick up on it so fast and you know exactly what that meant? It could just be a It could just be a It could be a look. Why you think you know what that means? I'm about to say, I heard somebody say, because I'm spiritual. No, it's because you said it to yourself so many times. You looked yourself in the mirror and said, You rolled your eyes at yourself so many times. You know what it looks familiar. Familiar, right? All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it today. All right, you're thankful for the Akashic Records opening for you. Silent understanding. You knowing yourself. You knowing exactly what it is that you need to do. For some of you guys, for some of you guys, this is going to be right on the money. Some of you guys, you've been feeling like that you need to go through some deep healing. You've been feeling like that there have been some things that you've been harboring from your past, or you've been putting so much into what a person said to you. Like, I'm going to start doing these exercises of healing for you guys because I'm just feeling a calling here. This is just what I love to do with myself, everything. And we going to do these exercises, okay? We're going to get together. We're going to create a tribe of healing. What you want to do today is plant something new, okay? You have touching earth. For some of you guys, you might be going outside and earthing, but you're planting something new, planting these new seeds. We talked about them seeds too. Reclaiming your power over difficulty. hidden knowledge. All of this hidden knowledge, the Akashic records, the silent understandings, the darkness to light, the cleansing, the letting go, all of that is about you reclaiming your power. Your power over difficulty. If somebody says some shit to you that made you give your power away. And, I just don't want to keep one because I do. You know what? So many downloads. So many downloads. We're going to get into that later. Somebody planted some seeds into you that was supposed to take your power out. You know, I was watching a sermon and they was like, you know, that's why they plant the wheat with the weeds. You ain't even know that a person was getting you like that. You didn't even know that a person was trying to plant that weed where your wheat is. The wheat is the harvest, the abundance, the love, the self-love, the gratitude, all of that stuff that you have inside of you. All that natural stuff that you have inside of you. The devil knew. The devil knew how magnificent you be. Just look at your life. For some of you guys, I'm sorry if I'm bringing you to tears. I'm sorry, I can feel it. But the devil knew that this one had to be stopped at a young age. The devil knew. This one, I got to get this one at a young age. I have to get this so they can live a whole totally different life. Who does that resonate with? I have to get this one at a young age so they can live a totally different life than they would live had I not planted these seeds wouldn't be planted. I got to put them in this situation of poverty. I got to put them in this situation of dysfunction. I got to put them in this situation of what I have to. Because if I don't, I need them to live a whole different life. I need to live a life that they don't even, that would have never, I need to live them a life in a way that the life that they are destined, they don't even see themselves living that way. It's unrecognizable. Not today. Not today. Not today, devil. How you can move your goals closer to your goals is by getting the darkness to the light. Is by going through this death of your old self that made that planted these seeds and was eating, getting fat off that fruit. Yeah, you got your little booty from that fruit. Getting fat, got you hips from that fruit. You was eating good off that fruit of those faulty seeds. Watering it year after year. Doing things you have certain habits that just align with these seeds that you just do unconsciously. And the way that you move closer to your goals is by killing it. Pulling up the roots. Digging up the weeds. And this will bring you into this new rebirth. And what people don't talk about is the rebirth. They think like, oh, we just ended the old and we ended rebirth. You don't know who you are. Rebirth. You have this feeling of this spiritual moment, but you're seeing everything differently. You're becoming again. You're impressionable again. Oh, God. That's why when we get through healing, we find ourselves back in situations. We find ourselves back in these situations where we like, how the hell did I get here? I just healed this. Because you a baby again. You are a baby again. I'm sorry. I be getting epiphanies as I did. When the downloads come, I'm pretty sure some of you guys know. But when the downloads come, they be coming to me too. So it's happening in like real time. It's like I'm freestyling. You know how when the rappers say it's just coming off the top. It's coming off the top. And it's like because you're a baby again. Rebirth. You ain't rebirthing into an adult. All that stuff you knew was false. So now you're relearning. Now you're very, very impressionable. Now you know. Only thing you know is that the people and the seeds and all of those are very, very serious. You need to pay attention to those things. But that's why we constantly go through healing and then constantly go back into the same shit and then back into the same shit and then back into the same shit. Because we think that we have rebirthed into an actual adult that should know better, that should know these things, that should already be protected. And I can go around these type of people and I can hear certain things and I can do because I let all that go and know you're impressionable again. So you have the rebirth again. Somebody is here with like another chance, another opportunity. This is a job. This is love. Again. Here we are again. It's all about again. You got duality is coming out. Understanding that there's many meanings to everything. Don't get caught up on one meaning. Duality. This is two things. Everything has another meaning. It's it's just like the tarot. When the upright and in the reversed. When you advance that tarot, you know when that energy comes out, it could either be the upright or the reverse. The card don't have to flip. Just because everything comes in duality. Life is about duality. All right. It's probably going to be an hour. Daily inspo. I know some people are off. Some people are off work. Get your rest. Get your rest for the holiday season. Some people are home from school. You know, some people at work. I'm helping y'all get through. Some people work at like places where it's not a lot going on. Some people work at places where it's a lot, like in those shops. For those people who work in retail, I send you love. Love, 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 love on your feet all day. Cleaning up those stores. I never worked in retail, but I would see it and be like, oh my gosh. My sister did, and it's a lot. But those people who work in retail, who's out there with the shoppers and out there so people can, you know, get their Christmas gifts and all the other stuff for this season. You are appreciated. You are needed. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So understanding there's duality. Understanding there is duality. The things that you can learn today is how you can create. How your creations, you have innovations. So how your new creations create a illuminated path, create the path for you. That's a part of what you're going to learn. For some of you guys, you're having a hard time. You're having a hard time with either this twin flame, yourself, your purpose. You got the sacred purpose. Eternal flame, ancestral legacy. Now, eternal flame, that's a flame that's never going to go out. That's a passion. That's a love. That's a drive. You will not be able to run away from it. Having a hard time. Some of you guys are running away. That's why you're having a hard time. Ancestral legacy. For some of you guys, you feel like, no, not me to carry the torch. No, not me. Yes, you, the chosen one. For some of you guys, you're like, me? Are you serious? Yes, you have this purpose. And the purpose, I've been saying it for a couple of days, communication. You have a way to communicate with people, whether it is through books, whether it is through music, whether it is through talking, whether it is through art. There's a way that you communicate where you have something to say, where you're able to reach people who are very, very significant in your purpose. So for some of you guys, you may be like, I'm only reaching just this amount of people. This amount of people. You're reaching like, let's say you're reaching like 100 people, okay? You're reaching 100 golden children. That is equivalent to like millions of people. So I feel like, not saying that you're only going to reach a little bit of people, but your sound is going to reach the people that it needs to reach. And your communication, how you communicate, is going to reach the people that it needs to reach. Don't get caught up on the numbers of things. Okay? That's probably what I'm just trying to say. Don't get caught up on the numbers. Don't get caught up on the size. Don't get caught. Looks can be very, very deceiving. You have no idea what's going on beneath the surface. You have no idea what powerful people sit in the room and talk about you. No idea. For some of you guys with this twin flame, the reason why you've been having a hard time with this twin flame because you don't know how to talk to them. The way those old seeds that you were getting fed off, it ain't gonna work with this twin flame. Ain't gonna work with this soulmate. Ain't gonna work here. Something is forcing you to pull up those seeds. Communication has been really, really big. Like, I'm realizing that, like, we don't know how to communicate. Lots of people. The way that, thank you, God. Okay, so the way that you are going to get help from this challenge is that you're going to get a glimpse of the future. You're going to say, that's me? I feel like for somebody, you're going to get a glimpse of your destined life. Psychic ability, future vision. You get a vision of yourself in the future, and this is what you're supposed to be doing. And you're looking at it like, and once you get that vision of the future, look at this portal here, Once you get a vision of, and this is what you need, okay? So you need this. You're like, I need to jump through the door. But the spirit is your ancestors is like, okay, this is how you jump through the door. And you're like, no, not me. It's me you talking to. Remember? It's Libra. Hey girl, hey. You get a psychic ability, so your sleep, naps. If you're off right now, how you can see your dreams. I know a lot of people are like, what? I haven't dreamed in a while. When I dream, I can't believe it. I can't see it, or I can't remember it. There's somebody who don't believe in their dreams. I don't know. That came out of just nowhere. When I dream, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. That's an action. That's what you're telling yourself. You're making yourself not believe your dreams. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, naps. Okay. So when you go to sleep, you dream. I forgot all the scientific words, but it's a time when you really, really need sleep. You're resting. And in that time, you don't dream. When you go into this type of like, the subconscious, not meditative, but dreamy, lucid like state, that is when you have already rested. A lot of the times when we go to sleep, I know a lot of times I don't have the privilege to have naps. A lot of times we don't have the privilege to have these naps. I get you. I understand. But make sure you're resting. This could also happen with these meditations throughout the day. So when you're dreaming, you go into this state. It's not necessarily of you resting your body kind of. You are still doing the same thing. But in order for you to see your dreams, get the rest out of the way. Take a nap. So when you go to sleep for the night, you can actually go into that dream state. But most of the times when we go to sleep for the night, that's the only time that we're going to sleep. So we're trying to rest and we get the dreams. And have you ever been into this place? By the time you get into this dream state, it's very, very light. It's very, very light. It's a light type of dream state. And it's like you're dreaming and you're waking up. I wonder who else that happens to. Like you're dreaming and then like you're waking up. All right. Ooh, somebody is this friendship. Okay. So you have a vision about this friendship, this soulmate. Have a vision about this soulmate. And for some of you guys, there's a need for you to support somebody, fun, unity, play with someone. To contribute positively to the lives of others, offer support, offer friendship, kinship here. All right, habits that you're focusing on: sensuality, clairvoyance. This is you with this sight. So somebody's going to be meditating, focusing on that. Feminine wisdom, true God. You have passion. And then loss, lack, victimization, fear. And this will be you getting out of it. This will be you getting out of it. All of this is going to be helping you remove the obstacles. All of it. Even the sensuality. Even your seductiveness. Even your femininity. Even your passion. So a lot of things is coming with this sight. With this vision that you have. All right. Okay. Oh, we got a lot of sight. Self-care. Self-care is calming the waters. So there is a fight. Like I said, the Queen of Swords realized. The Queen of Swords realized or is realizing when she deeps down and grabs the truth. I created the drama. So now what could you do with the drama? You can create the solution. You can dissolve the drama like that. How do we dissolve the drama like that? All together, by going within and dissolving the drama within. These people are just mimicking the things that you say to yourself. Okay? Releasing the illusion, getting full clarity, losing the distorted vision, distorted feelings. This distorted feelings let me know that somebody projected on you. Somebody ain't like themselves growing up. Somebody may ain't like your mama, your daddy, and they took it out on you. Somebody ain't like, it's somebody, and I'm feeling like this is grown people too, because but kids were cruel because they was learning from their cruel ass parents. But and then they were the effect, the cruelest person in the room. Best believe they got that verbal abuse because they know how to do it. Cruelest child. Somebody projected that. Somebody projected those feelings. Somebody said, you're going to feel this way, or I'm going to make that person feel this way. And people do that. People do that. A little bit better now because people know about mental health and things like that. But I don't even want to get started on these parents and what they say to their kids, how they put their children down. How they make certain, just because you have this fear in your heart about you, you make certain judgments on your children. We're not going to talk about that today. We're going to finish the reading up, y'all. I'll be back with this. Tenderness, true love, and compassion. And guess who we kissing on? We kissing on ourselves. We giving that true love to ourselves. Because why? Because we know that the universe going to help me. We know the universe send things to me when I love myself. The universe going to send things that's going to mirror that. The universe has to. So some of you guys may feel like, oh, I have to do these things. This is how you make the universe have to work for you. It has to work for you in your favor. It has to show you this. It has to return this favor to you. Now we talking about manifestation. All right. And look at this. Miracles. Portal opening to miracles, wisdom, all the things that you wanted. Because somebody had to get you at a young age to stop loving yourself. Somebody had to get you at a young age to start thinking lack, victimization, loss, and fear. Because they knew. When I tell you they knew, oh, the devil knew. But there's a need for you to love on yourself, to make today the most fulfilling day. How you can make today the most meaningful. Do something you love for you. Do something you love for you. But something you wanted to watch, you wanted to eat, you wanted to drink. Did you want to go on a walk? Did you want to give yourself some nice physical activity, a nice healthy meal? Do something for you. Love on yourself today. All right. So that is your long reading. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.